Today we look at a budget external battery for the Zoom F series of recorders. Hey there sound guys and girls, I'm Jimmy Hepworth, your Saturday sound guy. I recently got a new Zoom F4 recorder, and I've been looking all over for a good way to power it. Unfortunately, the professional options like the NP style batteries can be $150, and with all the accessories that can run you $300 to even $400. That's half the price of my Zoom F4 recorder. That was just too expensive. So I've spent a lot of time trying to find a new way to power it, and I came up with this. This is a Photodiox external battery. It was originally made to power lenses or something like that, but I think that it's going to work beautifully for my Zoom F4 recorder. So let's take a look. What we have here is an on-off button, as well as a LED indicator of how good the battery life is. We also have a 12, 16, and 19 volt switch here, so you can switch between those voltages. The F4 and F8 recorders take anywhere from 9 to 16 volts, so I think this is going to be perfect. And we also have a 5 volt USB charger for your portable devices. But this would also be really good for powering wireless systems like the RodeLink wireless system. Now this will take a couple of adapters for me to be able to power my Zoom recorder with this battery. Now you'll notice that the input and the output are different sizes. The input for your charging cable is a 5.5 millimeter DC connector, while the output is a 4 millimeter DC connector. So to adapt the output, I have this 4 millimeter to 5.5 millimeter output. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that right in there. And then I have this male-to-male 5.5 millimeter DC cable, which plugs right into that. Okay. This cable here came with my Zoom F4. So I'm just going to plug the other side of the DC cable into this side, and I can connect this now to my Zoom F4 recorder. One of the downsides to this system is the number of adapters, which translates to potential fail points in your power. Now I'm not really concerned about this, and I'll tell you why. The F4 and the F8 have the ability to seamlessly switch between power supplies without affecting the recording. That means I can keep a sled of fresh AA batteries in the unit, and if this power supply goes out, my recording isn't affected. Also keep in mind, this is simply the cheapest solution I've been able to find. You could always buy or make your own DC to high-rose connector. Now that we have everything plugged in, I've set up a little endurance test to see how well this battery performs. So here I've got my Zoom F4 recorder, and I'm going to be powering one condenser microphone using phantom power. This is just going to be a test to see how long my Photodiox battery can last. So we just passed the 3.5 hour mark, and you can still see that the battery is half full. This is much better than I was expecting, and I think this is going to be a good battery solution for me considering its price. A normal NP style battery is going to be $150, up to $400 with all its accessories. This whole system cost me less than $80. After 6.5 hours, I stopped the recording with one LED battery life indicator remaining, just so that the battery wouldn't go entirely dead. I then took it and immediately plugged it back in, and was surprised to see that it only took 3.5 hours to return to a full charge. I'm really quite happy with the way this battery has performed. Obviously with more mics or different settings, the performance is going to vary, but I'm really excited to take it out into the field. So that's it for today. My question to you is, how do you power your recorder? Go ahead and leave me a note in the comments section below. And until next time, I'm Jimmy Hepworth, your Saturday Sound Guy.